Are you wondering what you could expect from the new Gaylord Resort in Chula Vista, California? In this video, I'll cover everything you need to know. Coming up. Welcome to Life in Chula Vista. My name is Timothy Manglicmot. I'm a local realtor here in Chula Vista. In this video, I'm going to cover what it's going to be like to see the newest attraction coming to Chula Vista, the Gaylord Pacific Resort and Convention Center. It's set to open in May 2025, and we'll cover everything that you can expect and things that I'm excited about, namely the restaurants, pools, water slides, and then if you're a local, kind of the strategy for what you can expect. You want to try to maximize this resort. So without further ado, let's get into it. And just real quick, again, my name is Timothy Manglicmot. I'm a local realtor in Chula Vista. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, I'd love to see if we can help you. Again, I'm a local to the Chula Vista area and the surrounding South Bay. We have a lot of local connections, and we have a lot of nice ways to try to maximize your dollar, whether you're looking to buy or sell. My contact information will be in the description below. Happy to see how I can help. Feel free to call me, text me, set up a calendar invite, or just give me a shout out. I talk to everybody, so definitely utilize that contact information below. So kind of the first thing to cover, the question I get asked a lot is why the Gaylord Pacific Resort and Convention Center? How did you come up with the name? So to get into it here, everybody knows the San Diego Convention Center within San Diego. It's pretty humongous. It hosts really large conventions like Comic-Con and can hold up to 125,000 people. But that convention center is really large. And for those conventions that are smaller, medium sized, it's just simply too large. So enter the Gaylord Resort, which is designed to be specifically for those small to medium sized conventions. The Gaylord Resort can hold up to 9,500 people. So 9,500 people for Gaylord and up to 125,000 for the San Diego Convention Center. And did you know that the Gaylord Resort will be a Marriott branded hotel and resort? And so for the Marriott brand, they do have a specific resort and a brand name for the convention center style resorts, and that's Gaylord Hotels. So similar to the Ritz Carlton or the Four Seasons, like those brand names, the Gaylord name is the brand name for the Marriott for convention centers, and so that's how they came up with the Gaylord Resort name, because it is a current brand in the Marriott suite of brands, and they do have properties kind of all over the country. And Chula Vista, I think, will be the first West Coast Gaylord Resort and Convention Center, which is why nobody's ever heard of the name unless you've been in the West Coast or in the central area of the U.S. and you've seen the brand before. So again, it's called the Gaylord Resort because it's Marriott's brand for convention centers. And then this one's going to be a small to medium-sized convention center that is going to be a lot smaller than the San Diego Convention Center to host those small to medium-sized conventions. And that's kind of how it was just imagined, so that we could have another place for conventions within San Diego. So let's get to the first thing I'm excited about, which are the restaurants that are going to be at the Gaylord Resort. The Gaylord Resort will have more than 10 restaurants in the resort. I'm excited about a lot of them. They're going to have everything from fine dining to casual restaurants. And it's designed to be a resort with just a variety of food, so that, if you're going to a convention, you don't have to ever leave the resort, since they'll have everything from casual dining, again, all the way up to the upscale dining. I think the restaurant that I'm most excited about is called the Old Hickory Steakhouse. And that's going to be a premium steakhouse. So it's going to be one of I think the only premium steakhouses that you'll probably be able to find within the Chula Vista city limit. And it's going to be a fine dining steakhouse within Chula Vista. I'm extremely excited about it since I really love steak. The Gaylord brand does use a lot of the same restaurant names across its brand and across the country. So the Old Hickory Steakhouse, again, this fine dining, upscale steakhouse, you could kind of see what their restaurant will look like if you just look at some of the other Gaylord resorts across the country. One of the good things that I'm excited about is, if you just do a quick Yelp review of the Old Hickory Steakhouse, most of the Old Hickory Steakhouses across the country do have a 4.2 or above on Yelp. And so, I think if all of them have a 4.2 or above, this one likely will also. So I'm really looking forward to just the quality of this brand, especially because it's really well reviewed on Yelp across the nation. One of the menus that I pulled up in one of the ones across the country does show that they will have prime cuts of steak. So it's clearly going to be a premium steakhouse at the Gaylord Resort. I'm definitely excited about this one. Just to cover a few more restaurants that they'll have, there's going to be the Trio Kitchen and Bar, which will be American food, kind of with a California kitchen concept. There'll be the Growlers Sports Bar and Tap Room, which looks to be just a really cool looking, gigantic, just place to watch sports, with a bar that's going to be located in there. Kind of similar to, I think, like a BJ's Brewery, or something like that, where you can watch the game and just enjoy some nice beers. There's going to be the Owesta Bar. This one's going to be located kind of in the center atrium of the hotel, and it's similar to just a lot of those just really nice main lobby bars that you'll find in some of the large resorts just across the country. There's going to be the Mariners Bar, which will be a nice looking bar kind of right at the main entryway. There's going to be the PCH Cafe and Market, which looks to be kind of your normal breakfast place that you could find in a resort. That's going to have your breakfast, your coffee, and just your market items if you're looking for things to go. There's going to be Cask and Crown, which is meant to be a speakeasy. So it's another just fancier bar type that you could find at the resort. Again, which is really cool. I'm really looking forward to that one. And just as I'm reading through this list, there's definitely going to be a lot of bars and just places to consume alcohol in this convention style resort. There's going to be Tayo, which will be a sushi, but kind of a playful take on sushi. It's sushi with just a modern touch to how they're going to do it over there. There's going to be Shallow End Grill, which will be a Mexican kind of street food restaurant that's kind of going to be on the outside. And it looks like it's going to be one of those pool offerings that they're going to offer at the resort. And then last but certainly not least will be Sunny's. Sunny's looks to be your poolside food service. It's going to serve Catalina style food, kind of if you're looking to eat while you're lounging, either in your cabana or in your pool seat. So those are the restaurants. Okay, let's talk about the pools, which I think is the number one thing I'm most excited to hear about the Gaylord Resort. The area kind of that the Gaylord Resort is on, since it's on the coast, and it's kind of next to the ocean, it's not really going to be that hot. Some places here in Chula Vista and San Diego, if you go inland, it will get hot. The coast generally is pretty cool, but at the pools within the Gaylord Resort, they are all going to be heated, which I love since it's not going to be. I don't think that hot unless there's a heat wave kind of in this area. So the pools will be heated at the Gaylord Resort again, which I love. The hotel does market the pools as a water park, so not just a pool, but a water park area, which is going to be amazing, especially if you're a local that wants just another access to a water park. We do have Sesame Place in Chula Vista, which is a water park also. So there's going to be competition here with the Gaylord Resort. But I'm always open to competition and for more options for you to enjoy the community. So this water park within the Gaylord Resort will be about 4.25 acres big, which is going to be pretty humongous. It's going to have everything from water slides. It'll have a lazy river. It'll even have a wave pool, so it's an actual water park. There'll be a surf simulator, a giant water playground. There'll be multiple pools, and of course, you'll be able to find private cabanas and just pool bars at the Gaylord Resort. So again, it's going to be it's not just a pool area. It really is going to be just a big, gigantic water park that, again, if you're a local or if you're going there for a convention, you could definitely utilize. Let's get into the strategy if you're a local to Chula Vista like me. So if you're a local to Chula Vista and you're looking to just maximize how you could use the resort, use the amenities like the pool and the steakhouse and all that, there are a couple things that I'm planning on doing. This is going to be our family's strategy to try to utilize this resort. I think the first and foremost thing that we're going to try to do, or actually that we've done already, is we have the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant credit card through American Express. Both my wife and I have this credit card. It does come with a pretty hefty fee at about $650 per year, but it does come with one free night annually at any Marriott resort up to 85,000 points, which is a lot of points. That's enough to stay at a Ritz Carlton or other the high brand Marriott resorts. And we do plan on using that to try to stay here at least one weekend during a year. The other thing that this card comes with, for again $650 for the annual fee, is it does come with the $300 dining credit, along with a platinum status. So again, if you stay at the resort, it's likely that you're going to get an upgrade, especially with the platinum status, and especially given that there's so many rooms they're going to be at the Gaylord Resort. Again, the card is a good way to be able to stay at this resort at least once a year, especially if you and one other person in your family have the card to be able to go there for a weekend. And I would say the second strategy that we're likely to utilize also is Resort Pass. So for those folks who haven't heard of Resort Pass, it is a website that's out there that's available for people if you want to just utilize the amenities like a pool in a hotel. Resort Pass lets you rent out either a cabana or a pool seat for your family if you just want to, enjoy the place for a day. So I'm pretty certain that the Gaylord Resort will have Resort Pass also available. So again, it's in terms of strategy. If you do want to stay there and utilize the amenities, definitely Resort Pass, and then that credit card, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant credit card, are two things that I would recommend if you're looking for a strategy for locals on utilizing the hotel. And with that, let's close this one out. Again, this is the Gaylord Resort and Convention Center, which is going to be the new resort within Chula Vista that's scheduled to open here in May 2025. To summarize, there are going to be a lot of just really nice restaurants here. There's going to be 10 or more restaurants, including that Old Hickory Steakhouse, which again I'm excited about. There's going to be a water park style pool area at this resort. Again, this resort is meant for conventions up to almost 10,000 people. So there will be a lot of people most likely rolling through this area within Chula Vista. I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this hotel. Definitely leave a comment below just to let us know what your opinion is and what you're looking forward to. Again, my name is Timothy Manglicmot. I'm a local realtor to Chula Vista, and I'm a local to the area. Again, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, definitely give me a shout out. The description below has my contact information. Feel free to call me, text me, email me, send a calendar invite. Either one works. I'm happy to hear from you, and I'm happy to help, especially if you're looking for real estate. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Thanks.